Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of November 4th. This is for Aries. Aries, we have a relatively packed week for things that are going to affect us a lot. So there's even more things happening in the outer planets, but I'm going to focus on those inner planets that are really affecting us. Starting today with Mars moving into Sagittarius. Mars being your ruling planet, it feels comfortable in a fellow fire signs. Sagittarius might actually be one of the more diplomatic places for Mars to be. Oh my god. And the next day we have a full moon in Taurus, and that is the beaver moon. So that last leaf of fall ready to drop. What is it for you that needs to drop before we head into our winter season? Next day, we have Venus moving from Libra, one of its home signs, into Scorpio. Not its home sign, but as a Scorpio Venus is not bad. But know that that communication might feel a little bit like they're holding back from you. And it's really a defense mechanism that's happening. But also know that we have this more secretive feeling about what's happening. And don't take it personally. Don't take any of it personally. And because you might also be the one suppressing things from other people. Yeah. And our last big thing that we have happening is we have Mercury doing its last retrograde starting on the 9th. So right towards the end of this cycle. I think it's Monday. All right. So that's what we have happening. I also have the Rose Oracle. One of those Rebecca Campbell decks that I've been using so much. And that is the energy of this week. So let's see what that means for you. And we're going to do 3-card spread of your rosebud and thorn. And so for you, the breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. So for starters, we have you really needing to, even just before you speak, maybe taking a pause, a breath, before really unleashing whatever it is that you want to say, taking in the effects of how you're feeling and how it's going to affect the other person, but also knowing that the breath is one of our strongest tools for mindfulness, for one, but also in our just daily activities. Taking a breath before you go like underwater, taking a breath before you go on a run. So just remembering that pause, that this breath is inspiring you to take that pause. And yeah, especially when communicating with others, it's going to help you to really assess the feeling in your body before the words come out of your mouth. Yeah, your bud, what's growing this week? Release the petals, transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding, all change. So what do we talk about with this full moon? This full moon is going to cause us to all release something. And, you know, Scorpio season in general is about this death and rebirth. And so really just being honest with yourself, what it is that you don't need moving forward. Yeah? Okay, hi. Hi, bud. Yeah, your thorn, the return, a new story. You decide alignment, it's coming together. So this being in your thorn spot is saying that whatever you're shedding, this bud, it is a painful like birth, you know, like yeah, growing pains, birthing pains. These are things that are natural, so don't resist them. Be okay with the fact that not everything is going to be flowers and roses all the time. Yeah? And I'm going to do a seed, 4th card. What are we seeding? What's going to grow out of all of this that we just did? Come to me, attraction like a rose. Receive abundance desires. So, Aries, this is just a very opposite energy of you, where Aries is a very fiery action sign, and this is saying that through all of this, you sound like a Wookiee. But through all this, no, come here. We're done. We're done. All done. Through this release, you're going to be able to access spaces that put you into receptive mode. You're going to by just being you, just by existing, that's been a theme that I've noticed this last few weeks, is that you just existing as you exist is going to call in everything that you want. So Aries, don't be afraid of releasing all of these parts of you that don't work for you anymore. People are still going to love you. People are still going to care about you. People are still going to be attracted to that space that you are, that person that you are. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what I have for you, Aries. Happy November, happy Scorpio season, happy full moon, happy beaver moon, and I'll see you next week. Bye.